Alya's such a bad friend. I know, right? Like, Kagami's such a better friend than Alya.
Marinette should definitely take away Alya's miraculous, because who is she?
Oh my gosh, shut up!
Wait. Morning, ma'am. Is your need? Hello.
Hey guys, it's Aroni, and in today's video, I'll be talking about a question that has the whole Miraculous fandom in shambles. Is Alya a bad friend? Also, to anyone who was expecting my review on the finale, honestly, my thoughts aren't anything that hasn't been said already, so I felt like this video would be much better as a choice and more entertaining. But if you still want my review on that episode, let me know. Also, I will be talking about some of the channel updates at the end, so make sure you watch this video all the way through. Okay, let's get into my opinion on the Alya conversation. If you couldn't tell from the beginning, I do not believe Alya is inherently a bad friend whatsoever. However, there's lots of nuance to it. Alya has been Marinette's best friend since season 1, and we've seen that she's always had Marinette's back. Marinette trusts Alya a lot, so much so that she even revealed her identity to her and wants Alya to be the next guardian. With this, we know that their friendship is really strong and not hard to break. Now in season 6, we all know that Marinette is lying to Adrien and the whole world about Gabriel being monarch, and we know how much she is suffering because of it. In multiple episodes, we see her trying to keep up with this lie and her having mental breakdowns over it. In this season, we also learned that Alya hates lying. Now, I don't know if this was introduced before or was already something in her character, but it's really brought forward in this season. In the episode Revelator, we see a scene where Alya discovers the truth about Gabriel, and her reaction was reasonably mad, because who wouldn't be mad at their best friend lying to their friend about something as big as that? However, for some reason, everyone was mad at Alya for reacting that way, but we'll move past that for now. At the end of the episode, after Alya gets her memory wiped, Marinette tells Alya that she's hiding a big secret that she doesn't know how to tell people. Now, Alya knows that Marinette is hiding something, and Alya made it her mission to figure it out to help her best friend. Throughout the season leading up to the finale, we see some scenes where Alya is comforting Marinette and giving her advice about the lie. But Alya still doesn't know the truth yet. Until the finale. In the finale, we see that Alya finally finds a possibility that Gabriel was monarch, and she goes to confront Marinette about this. Now here's the part where a lot of Alya haters don't talk about. Marinette tries to gaslight Alya into thinking that she was wrong instead of explaining further about what happened.
Why would I have done that? Why keep it a secret that Gabriel Agreste was monarch? To protect Adrien. Really think I could lie to my boyfriend like that? And to my BFF? And to the whole world? Do I think Marinette Dupain-Cheng would do anything in order to protect other people, even if it means ruining her own life? Yes. Don't you think my life is enough of a disaster as it is? Why would you say that? Because lately, everything's falling apart. I couldn't defeat Hawkmoth and get his miraculous back, so now there's this holder of the butterfly miraculous, a new Hawkmoth who's more dangerous than ever. They even attacked me and my family. I've never seen my parents so afraid. I'm scared too, Alya.
I do understand why Marinette tries to gaslight Alya, because she's scared, especially what happened this season and what happened the last episode before. But in Alya's perspective, she had every right to get more mad, because Marinette is still lying. However, where I don't agree with Alya is her putting her morals before her best friend's well-being. Because yes, she is valid to be mad, but she knows and visibly sees her best friend is suffering because of this lie. So her showing little care for that is somewhat selfish of her. Does that mean she's a bad friend though? No. Like I stated before, Alya is Marinette's day one, so this situation alone does not completely mean she's a bad friend. However, this moment shows that she can have bad friend moments, which is completely realistic to actual teenagers in high school, because we all have to remember that in Miraculous, all the characters, besides the adults, aren't as mature as an adult, no matter how much they might seem. All the teens have their own bad friend moments, and this is one of Alya's. Now I want to debunk two main points people have been bringing up a lot for this argument. The first point everybody brings up is Alya believed Lila's lies. And one thing I want to say is everybody believed Lila. Except for Adrian, of course, but that's because he's the GOAT. Y'all need to realize when someone believes another person, they don't think it's lies. I do know that Marinette was calling out Lila for her lies, but Alya first saw Marinette calling out Lila was out of a selfish intent. Because at first, Marinette didn't like Lila, not because she was lying, but because she was getting too close to Adrian. So with that information, it would make sense why Alya would think that Marinette is still on that. Now, I honestly don't understand why Alya didn't believe Marinette when Adrian was backing her up, but that was in season 5, and at that point, Lila had everyone in her control because the writers said so, but I will refrain from blaming the writers in this video and try to make sense of what happened in the show. The second thing I keep seeing people say is that Kagami is a better friend than Alya. And brother, tell me you didn't watch the show without telling me you didn't watch the show. Firstly, just like Alya, Kagami very much believed Lila's lies. So much so that she genuinely believed Marinette didn't want to be friends with her anymore. And I have yet to see anyone bring that up. Also, unlike Alya, Kagami has rarely comforted Marinette over any of her struggles, which is crazy because she's one of the main people that knows Marinette is lying, yet people say she's a better friend? Kagami only really talks to Marinette when she needs something from her. And when Kagami figured out that Marinette was Ladybug, without a second thought, she told Felix. Now yes, it did help Ladybug in the long run. But isn't it crazy that Kagami just revealed Marinette's main secret at the time to someone who was a known threat to Ladybug? Anyway, I've seen some people say that Kagami wouldn't have the same reaction as Alya if the roles were reversed, which is so untrue, because Kagami doesn't like that Marinette is lying. In the London special, we see her visibly get upset at Marinette while she lies to Adrian's face. So no, Kagami wouldn't have had a different reaction to Alya. All this is to say that Kagami is not a better friend than Alya, but I love Kagami, so please, this is not a place to hate on her. In conclusion, no, Alya is not an overall bad friend whatsoever, but she did have her bad friend moment. If you like this video and my opinions, maybe drop a follow. It would be highly appreciated. Now, I will be getting into my channel updates. So if you didn't already notice, we did hit 10K subs, eh? And thank you to every single one of y'all. I love y'all and appreciate you guys so much. I want to do something special for y'all because I've had this channel for 3 years, so it's really crazy to hit this milestone. Please let me know what y'all want to see, and I'll try my hardest to get it done. Just a reminder, Miraculous is not my main thing, although I do love it. Art is my real interest, and that's what I want this channel to really be about. Here's a little hint on my next video. It's about Kwamis, but that's all you guys get. Okay, well, let me know what you think about Alya. Is she a bad friend, or do you agree with me? Comment down below. I hope you have a good day or night. Remember to drink water and that you're loved. Bye!